The best way to describe this video is to explain that I look the same now as I will at the end of the video, because when I started the video, I was in such a mental health crisis that I forgot to film an intro. But yeah, this video is about aggressive self-care. Peace and love. See you soon. Step one, I need to take off my mascara. I already took off my base because I was feeling really greasy and gross, and then I cried. But here's what's left on my mascara. Honestly, it stayed on pretty well. It's just the e.l.f. roller lash. Honestly, it was probably because I had one of those cries that's more like here rather than like tears coming out of your eyes. Do you know what I mean? Like, it was more snotty than it was a teary. I'm wearing my nightgown that my mom got me for Christmas. Personally, I'm a fan of nightgowns. I've had a guy make fun of them before, and honestly, I think he's just a hater because he doesn't own any nightgowns. He simply doesn't know what it's like to wear an overly long t-shirt. These are like baby hairs that I cut because I was trying to make like see-through bangs, but they're just baby hairs, so now they're like this and they're not really growing the way that they should. To take out my makeup, I'm using the Good Molecules cleansing balm. It's like the Clinique one, except cheaper, and it smells weird, but it still works. Earlier tonight, there was a giant thunderstorm rolling in, and honestly, as a kid, I used to be really scared of thunderstorms, particularly the thunder, because I didn't like loud noises. I'm still not a fan of loud noises. Like, if thunder's really bad, it will freak me out more than lightning for some reason. But tonight, it really started thundering to the point where it was like shaking the house, and it sounded like an 18-wheeler had crashed into my apartment. But for some reason, I just felt so like cozy because of the thunder. I don't even know if it was raining or not, but it was definitely thunderstorming. That's what kind of spurred this and made me think, like, you know what, I will have a little self-care night. Why do I look like I'm about to go buy some plums? Wiener soldier. I just went ahead and also washed my face with this. I like it fine. No comment. I'm gonna do a clay mask tonight because I wanted to do a face mask, but I also want to take a bath, and it feels silly taking a bath but then also a shower. First of all, because I need to wash my hair, and I feel like when you take a bath with a bath bomb, you're not actually getting clean because then you're covered with like glitter and stuff. But if I'm gonna take a bath and then a shower and my face is just gonna like wash off, I feel silly doing one of those sheet masks that like leaves an essence on your face. So instead, I'm going to use this clay mask that's like anti-stress, because obviously I need something else to help with that in my life. That last part was a joke, but on a serious note, I feel like in this case I prefer a clay mask because it'll wash off. Is this expired? When does this expire? Oh, I don't really care. A lot comes in this little package. I wonder if it's supposed to be like double use or something. Apply to face and neck. I'm not applying this to my neck. I literally just lathered this all over my face, like the thickest coat that I could muster. And there's still so much left in this packet. I can't decide if I should save it, considering it's probably like definitely already expired anyways. Now that I look like a Smurf, I guess I'm gonna go wash my piercing and then hop in the tub. Funny enough, I actually didn't watch the Smurfs growing up, but I was really into the app that they had. Oh, I play it all the time on my little iPod Touch. I think that's what it was called. You could essentially build your own village and like grow crops, build little mushroom huts. But to get the like super cool themed mushrooms, you had to buy them. I've always been a fan of the like building a village type of game. And honestly, now that I'm making money and I have money to spend on in-app purchases, I don't know what's stopping me from getting back into them. I used to play otome games, which are like choose your own adventure games. And what I would do is like I would ask for Apple gift cards for Christmas, and I would just rack in on the otome games. Like I probably spent over $200 on them. Cause like every story was like $4. I played a lot. It'd be so dangerous if I downloaded that app again. It is still on my phone. They used to have like a bunch of different apps for the different stories, but then they just consolidated it to one. One of the worst things they ever did, because then like I still had all my purchases like across the apps, but I just couldn't remember like which ones I owned and which ones I didn't. Now I think the phone or the iPod Touch that I had all the stories on is gone. Like it probably died or something, because you know Apple products just kind of give out on you. So now I can't even like transfer the stories or attempt to transfer the stories onto the new app. So what I'm saying is all of that money is gone. I don't know why everything tonight is kind of blue and turquoise. It's not my favorite color. But I've got this birthday cake donut bath bomb. It's the only bath bomb I have. Maybe one of my investments in the near future will be a seasonal bath bombs. Oh, also, as I got this stuff to clean my piercing, I also refilled my water bottle. Cup. This is a cup with a straw, and I called it a water bottle. Always make sure to hydrate after you cry, or else you're gonna get chapped lips and puppy eyes. I've gotten really into water-based fruits, which sounds stupid because you know most plants need water anyways. But when I say water-based fruits, I mean like watermelon, but then also like grapes. They're just like so refreshing, and I feel like I'm getting hydrated when I eat them. It's time for the moment of truth. Do not bowl. Wow, I wonder what color it's gonna turn. I hope it's blue. Oh my gosh, wow. It's blue! Who would have guessed? I'm gonna go take a shower now. Not a shower, I'm gonna go take a bath and then a shower. Now I'm gonna work on my crochet project. I'm gonna show you it. It looks really bad because this is the first thing I've ever made. I'm trying to make like a little shawl. It looks so bad. But you can kind of see the vision. I like contemplated starting over because I'll be completely honest, for a first project, this is way too difficult. I went on YouTube and looked at videos on how to make a shawl like for beginners, and this person was like, oh, it's super duper easy, perfect for beginners. That was a lie. It's full of this thing called a triple stitch. Also, I never really learned how I was supposed to hold this needle, so I'm not gonna lie, sometimes my fingers kind of hurt if I do this for too long. Right now it's 10 p.m. I need to watch the clock because yesterday I stayed up till 1 a.m. Why do I feel like I'm the only one that golden hour just does not bless? I started crying on the way here, but I'm at Target because I was at work and thinking, you know what would really make this day a lot better? What would make everything a lot better? If I had Halloween decor. The only thing is, I have this like annual routine for Halloween at Target. I'm only allowed to buy the Tupperware, nothing else, because if I don't limit myself to the Tupperware, I will buy everything. And Tupperware is nice because like it doesn't matter if it's aesthetic or seasonal or whatnot, because it's just gonna go in a drawer, go in your fridge, and go in your lunchbox. And plus it's only like what, $5? Shoot, I can spend $5 on Tupperware. Okay, now that I'm not in the car, it's actually kind of nice out here. We've had like a strangely cool day. It definitely made my day at work better, you know, like being able to walk outside and not feel like you're dying. Oh, I just completely walked into a parking spot when someone else was trying to park. I need to be more spatially aware. But yeah, I'm wearing this crochet little sweater that I thrifted for $1. And honestly, I feel like I could probably make it if I can just figure out how to do the ends. I can't figure out how to do the ends, but honestly, I had a come to Jesus moment with the current project that I'm working on. And it just doesn't look good. And I think I might have to restart, but if I restart, I might just try with a simpler pattern altogether. So before I show you what I bought, I need you to remember that Halloween is my favorite holiday, okay? And I only do this for Halloween, okay? Okay, so to start out with, I got the Tupperware that I went there for. This year I got the larger size and then the medium size. Usually I just get the medium and the small size. But over the course of the years, I figured out I don't really like the size of the smallest container. It's just like not big enough for what I need it for. And then sometimes this just isn't big enough too. So then I got the super big one. Yeah, this was $8 and this one was $6. It's more than what I remembered, but inflation, right? And then while I was there, I also got this coffee that I like. I hate making a special trip to Target just to get this coffee, but I can't find it anywhere else. So I got some while I was there. And then also I had to pass the beauty aisle to get to all the food, right? And I was thinking to myself, wow, I really enjoyed the bath I took last night, but there's only one thing that can make it more enjoyable. Bubbles! I guess in bubble bath, I don't know how I feel about Dr. Teal's as a brand. Like I've never bought from them before. Haven't heard great, haven't heard bad things about them, but this is the melatonin sleep bath and I thought it would be really nice at night. Now, admittedly, this is where I started going off the rails. When I went to go get my bubble bath, I saw this just in the beauty aisle and I was like, oh my gosh, this is fate. Like I love these milk bottles more than anything. I basically collect them at this point. They're the only homeware that I like actively buy from Target. But then as I was walking to get my coffee, I passed the rack that actually had these and there were more designs. And I know what you're thinking, Kate, you only need one Halloween milk jar, right? Wrong! I bought all of them. Because look, this one has little bats on it and then this one has a kitty cat, so of course I had to buy it. And then this is the one that I saw because it had a little ghost and it's orange. And then this one just says boo. I don't have a problem. I collect these and they're Halloween. They make me happy. And I need you to understand that I'm at a critical point with my mental health right now. This is what I mean when I say I have to limit myself to the Tupperware or else I'll buy more things. The last fun Halloween thing that I bought is the bowl. It's a witch's cauldron. I'm gonna have so much fun eating soup out of this. And it's not just limited to soup. Like I could eat cereal. I could eat other liquids. And it's dishwasher and microwave safe. What more could you ask for? Then last but not least, I know I said that was the last of the Halloween stuff, but there's one more thing. So I was going to the self-checkout and I walked past the little refrigerators that they have there and I peered in and I saw that they had rock stars. And I got 2 of them because these have been so hard to find. I can't find them at any grocery store. And then I saw 2 at Target. So I was like, obviously I have to buy them. So what would have been a $14 expenditure turned into a $46 expenditure. I didn't vlog in Target because I feel like that's awkward. Like maybe one of these days I'll be so confident or so socially unaware that I'll just start invading other people's spaces and vlog in Target. But today was not that day. I tell you what, this larger lid, it's a lot harder to get off than the smaller ones. I just sat down to watch the little shoujo anime that I've been watching. I don't think I feel like watching this. I'm on episode 7 and I'm still struggling to find a plot. You know, a plot outside of the love story. Part of me is tempted to watch One Piece. I didn't realize that the live action version of One Piece was on Netflix. I don't know who that pirate guy is at the circus, the pirate clown circus. You know, the one with the blue hair. But he has no business being that fine. Isn't like the animated series and the manga super long? When I was a child and played Littlest Pet Shops, I used to pretend that these were apples. And so I would bite into them and pretend like my Littlest Pet Shops were biting out of apples. That's a big old bite. Also, the fact that this is left on here, I feel like proves that my canines don't work. I'm getting ready to go to the gym. I don't want to go to the gym. The reason why I don't want to go to the gym is because I know what I'm about to do at the gym and I know I don't want to do it. I like strength training. I'm big on getting my gains, even though I don't have any gains. But tonight, I'm going to be doing cardio. Personally, I could stay at the gym for like over an hour doing strength training, when in reality, I just don't have that much time in the day anymore. But you know what I do have time for? Running. I hate running so much. I've never been a runner. I think the best shape that I was ever in was when I was in 8th grade because I was running miles to warm up and cool down for dance practice. Like I was literally running an 8-minute mile when I was like 12 or 13, and now I'm lucky if I can run a 4-minute quarter of a mile. Oh, I run so slow, but at the same time, it's like, where am I running? Who am I running from? My goal is not to run fast, it's just to keep running. Also, I have scoliosis, which makes the whole moving and like putting pressure on my back thing kind of difficult. As my stepbrother explained it, since my spine is curved, I have hip problems because it's like I'm walking on a peg leg. So like I already have a hard enough time like standing or walking long distances. So imagine doing all of that, but running. The potential to hurt my back is so high, so that's why I'm trying to like ease into running long distances. Sorry, there's like hairs pulling at my head, so I have to redo this. Tonight, if I'm lucky, I might get to a half mile, but if I don't feel like going to a half mile, then I simply won't. And I know some of you are gonna be out there like, oh, you can't run a half mile. I literally have a physical disability. Leave me alone! And I wouldn't even be doing this unless I was like severely concerned about having back problems in the future, because my life has become relatively sedentary, and I know if I keep sitting and lying down for a majority of the day, then my back problems are only going to get worse. So I'm going to go for a little run. This is me before running until I can't breathe. This is me after running until I couldn't breathe. Okay, so update on the crocheting project. I think I'm gonna restart, but not with this stitch. I'm gonna try something that's much more simple. Yeah, I've got like a little shawl that I already own and that I like and that I thrifted for $1, and it's crochet. So I think I'm just going to start completely anew, like with a new ball, just in case I ever want to revisit this. But if this one ends up going better than that one, then I will just completely unravel it and contribute the yard to the new one. Dude, I just got home, brushed my teeth, got comfy. You know that feeling where you just need to brush your teeth? That was me from 1 to 5 p.m. today. I had to live like that for 4 hours. I wanted to show you all my little knitting project, my little crochet project, and here I am in the dark trying to show you what I'm doing. This looks like a horror movie, low-key. I opened the blinds so you can see. I'm kind of getting a little cocky with my crocheting. I started with 250 just regular stitches, and now I'm doing a double crochet on the rest because I'm trying to make a fun little shawl for myself. It's taking me a while. Oh, I had to restart it so many times. I was doing a double stitch on every other stitch. Right. Well, then sometimes it's hard to tell which one's every other. I knew this was going to be an issue for me from the beginning. And yeah, I don't know why I still proceeded. Now I'm going to make my green beans. I don't usually make these unless I have a lot of time on my hands, and I'm about to edit this video, so I'll be up for like another 6 hours. These literally take so long to cook, but it's because I usually cook them from frozen. Y'all have seen me make these green beans 1,000 times, but you've never heard this story before because I just found it out myself. I've lived the past, I'd say, 7 years of my life thinking I'm 5'8", right? So you can imagine my shock when I find out that I'm actually 5'9". I grew an inch. It's like I don't really know when I grew the extra inch. I thought I was 5'8" my senior year of college. So tell me why I grew another inch. I don't even eat dairy that much. I only eat it when it's in sweets, okay? Because I'm lactose intolerant, so I try to avoid it. So tell me how I got the vitamin D to grow another inch. Where's the potassium that makes you grow? I don't know. But anyways, you want to see the catalyst for this whole video? Oh, it just spilled on the ground. Anyway, so the reason I started with... Oh my gosh. The reason why I filmed this whole video is because I went home and my mom bought watermelon and I was eating the watermelon. I remembered how much I liked watermelon. So then I went to the Publix and I bought myself a big old thing of watermelon because I can't slice my own watermelon. I didn't check the price because I was like, oh, how much can watermelon be? Guess. How much does watermelon from Publix cost? $17. And then it comes in this container that doesn't even close properly and spills everywhere. So that's really cute. Yeah, it's not closing right now. Good thing I want to eat it in a second, but I wanted to show it to y'all because look, $17? I bought this. I looked at it and I thought, you better solve every problem I've ever had. And admittedly, that's a lot of pressure to put on a watermelon. So that's when I realized I am in a mental health crisis. And I needed to do some more self-care other than buy watermelon. Because the watermelon stressed me out. But hey, the self-care worked. And that's a good thing considering I just found out today that my workplace does not have a service for us or like anyone that we can contact if we're having a mental health crisis. We're like in the process of creating the new position and hiring it. But as of right now, there is no one that we can turn to if we are having a mental health crisis. That's very concerning to me. I feel like that should just be something that already exists in like every workplace. Considering mental illnesses are very real and should be treated just as seriously as a physical illness. But what do I know? On a lighter note, I'm gonna go eat some eggs and some watermelon and some green bean and anything else that's tasty that I feel like eating because it was a tough week. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you like me, subscribe to the channel. I post videos every Friday. Okay, I'll see y'all later.